and all our petrol stations in Nairobi CBD pose a threat to the public and the general members of the citizen who attend or visit to do business in these petrol stations. Now, we filed a petition, just like I have said, which was supported by an affidavit. And in that affidavit, we have highlighted silent features and issues which ought to have been captured by the county government and EPRA before they gave that draconian directive. Now, one of those features, or rather what they omitted to inform our clients, is where they intend to take the 12 Saccos in the event that they are evicted or rather stopped from picking and dropping passengers at this petrol station. They have not given us an alternative. We all know that Nairobi CBD is the central hub of the entire country, where businesses are usually conducted in their greatest numbers. Now, if you look at the Matatu sector, the 12 Saccos which have instructed us to move court give the county government of Nairobi a revenue of over 291 million Kenya shillings. And what it gives to the government of Kenya as national government is over and above 2.8 billion shillings. Now, we are approaching the festive season, and we feel that this communication and this draconian directive is to push and twist our clients to sit in a table with MCAs who are not content with their salaries. Now, if you look at the backdrop, rather what it costs the government, the county government, and all the county governments which these matatus pass through, it is surely going to cause a tax crisis that is going to generally make the country unbearable. Because if Kenya right now, the country itself, is into the billions of shillings in debt, yet we have a matatu industry which covers and gives the government of Kenya over 2.8 billion shillings in revenue, then we are disrupting the wrong people. And like I've said, the festive season is here. We expected to see a surge in income and a surge in taxes paid to the government. And we are telling the court that this is not justice. This is not our idea of justice. When our clients, as citizens of the Republic, gave up their natural rights and bestowed them to the government, it was expected that they are going to be protected by that social contract. So much so that where they eat from, where they get to earn a shilling from, is protected by the government, and not just protected, but protected jealously. Now, we sought conservatory orders through an application which we filed under certificate, but which application is going to come up on the 19th of November 2025 for directions before Honorable Justice Chacha Mwita. We are very hopeful that the Honorable Judge is going to at least give some sense of direction and justice to our clients, and in the meantime, give conservatory orders stopping the county government of Nairobi and EPRA from ensuring, or rather from arbitrarily moving our clients from the petrol stations. And as we have argued, that we believe it's a witch hunt, because as we can see, there are very many businesses which happen in petrol stations. We have restaurants, we have wines and spirits, we have mini supermarkets. All of them, they tend to bring human traffic. So we are wondering, why is it so selective that it is only the matatu industry is bringing the human traffic in these petrol stations? And we are arguing that if at all the concern is indeed genuine, then show us the data whereby you have reported even one single incident that a member of the public has been hurt by the operation of the Matatu industry in petrol stations. Some of our clients have been in those petrol stations for over 25 years. And to date, there has never been an incident or a hazard that has been reported. Therefore, let us stop selective application of rules and let us give and allow people the liberty and the tenacity of enjoying their social rights. Thank you.
Well, very briefly, because the owners of Matatu, the employees of the Matatu sector have talked. Wakili has talked. Our petition is coming up on Wednesday. Today is Monday. Justice Mwita has directed that the matter proceeds on Wednesday. We serve expeditiously. I can confirm that we have served. And probably, I don't know which court, because that day, all the Matatu will push their tools down to come to court. They will not be on duty because their case will be in court. Probably we'll be writing to the Chief Justice that we need the court to go to Uhuru Park because we expect more than 1 million Matatu investors and employees and passengers to come to court on Wednesday. Number two, EPRA is a national thing. EPRA regulates nationally. It is not an entity of the county government of Nairobi. So if EPRA wants Matatus not to be in petrol stations, that circular must be to every petrol station in the territory called Kenya. Two, if EPRA is the one that licenses petrol stations, and according to their letter, which I'm issuing to the media, petrol stations are only filling and refilling of fuel. Questions of garages, which are in petrol stations. Questions of salons. Questions of barber shops. Questions of chemists and pharmacists. Questions of bars, liquor shops. Questions of supermarkets. Questions of brothels. Questions of every type of business being run in petrol station, then they all must be vacated. The Constitution abhors discrimination. And that's why we have told the judge that if it is our policy, and that policy must be overtaken by events, within the judiciary, the core business of the courts is to dispense justice. But you'll get kiosks where people are being served tea within the judiciary. You'll get what they call support infrastructure to allow those consumers of their core business access that place without undue technicalities or undue problems. So that is the issue that we have taken to the judge. And considering the timing of this matter, remember, at first, these people were sued by pseudo non-existent people. We responded. They disappeared. Today, the county has written to EPRA. EPRA is communicating to them to vacate the petrol stations immediately. The county government is collecting revenue from them as we are here. They are paying. Where is an alternative place? Two, were they consulted as provided for? The public participation requirements of Article 10 of the Constitution. They are major stakeholders and gave directions today in the morning that we hear their matter so that the judge can tell them where do they and how will governance of public sector proceed. So we hope that message is loud and clear, that they're moving from one court to another, one court to another. Their business. Here, it is our job to be in court, so we want this to be the last matter where the county is interested to suppress the Matatu sector. See you Wednesday at 9 a.m. where we shall give directions whether the court will sit at Uhuru Park or at Kasarani Stadium or wherever, because these people are mad as you see them. It is completely unacceptable. Thank you very much.